my big noise crew? It is finally here, the day to start the Wives Book Club. I am truly thankful that you guys decided to join me on this journey. I've been trying to do this book club for a very long time, and YouTube have gave me the platform to go ahead and do it. So I hope you guys that have not yet joined will eventually join my book club. This is a Wives Book Club. And the first book this week, I had to tape it together, guys, because my daughter pulled it. The Power of a Praying Wife. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm not gonna be flipping pages, reading to you guys. I'm just gonna give notes and we're gonna discuss it. My part, what I got from it. And then you guys that join in, y'all can record yourself and I'll send people over to you. Comment below and let me know if you're gonna join. Because a book club is nothing if you don't have people to discuss it with that is actually reading the book with you as well. And if you're not reading the book, but you have some questions about what I read or what I said, please comment below. I have no problem with discussing what I got from the book. So, got my handy dandy notebook here with me. So, it started out with the intro. Okay, so there was the intro and I did read it and I did take notes on that as well. So, the intro notes for me, the intro was called Power. And what I got from it is to leave it to God. You also must rely on God's power to transform you, me, my boo. I must rely on his power to transform me first, my husband, our circumstances, our issues, and our marriage. This power that we're speaking of, it's a gentle tool. It's not nothing rough. It's not harsh. It is gentle. This power is gentle. It is birthed from love, actually. That prayer that you're doing starts with you first. That's what I got from the intro. I still got a bunch more. Okay, and also what I got is to invite God's power into my husband's life. So I invite God's power into my husband's life through prayer. Simple, huh? Sounds simple. Okay, so prayer isn't the first thought when you and your spouse is having a disagreement. Prayer is never the first thought. The first thought is to lash back or say what you got to say or find ways to get revenge. Not good. All right. And why is that? Why do you feel like? Why do you think that is the first thought? Why do you think that's the first thought, especially in the beginning of marriage? Why do you think that's the first thought, is to retaliate instead of actually praying, seeking the person that created them, God? Why? That's my first question. Why do you think that's the first thing you do? For me, I will have to say it's pride, built up frustration, and of course hurt, because you get hurt sometimes when you have a disagreement, you know? So that's why my first thing would be to go back and forth. I'm a humble person though. I don't literally just blah blah blah, but you get what I'm saying. All right. So Stormy, the lady that wrote this book, she goes and she says to us, about time you reading this, me and my husband will be together for a long time. I'm just quoting. That's not really. It was like she was saying that they'll be together for a long time. It is not because of her or him that they're together for this long time, but it's because of God's power, him answering her prayers. It's all about prayer, guys. When you pray for your husband, you must remember that you're not being selfish in your prayer. You're praying for him and out of love. You're not going to be, oh, Lord, do this to this man because he's getting on my nerves. No. So I'm getting this out of the intro only, guys. Right? Stormy also mentioned how she set up a prayer weekly for her marriage in the beginning. She set up a prayer weekly with a couple of women that she can trust that was full of faith. So you want to gather yourself women full of faith. If it's gotten to that point that you need to pray weekly, which is strengthening your marriage. Not to attack it. You want to make sure it's people that you can trust with your intimate things that's going on in your marriage. Okay? All right. So, no, sir. Sorry, guys. I'm a mother of 7, and my son Josiah is again back over here throwing stuff on my table while I'm trying to record. I'm sorry, guys. Right. So if you do know some woman or have any woman in mind that you can trust and you believe that is full of faith, and do you plan on getting with them after this now? Do you plan on doing it? If so, comment below. My second question. So the purpose of this prayer, this weekly prayer, is to ask God to make her heart right and to help her be a good wife. It wasn't about her husband. It was about her and to help her. This book is going to help you be a better wife through prayer, which is going to help husband to do what is, you know, that you need him to do. So, the first, the also thing that Scott over was one prayer at a time. Don't get overwhelmed with, oh my gosh, I got to hurry up and pray now. I got to pray. No, take it at a time because you want it to be effective. If you're rushing it, it's not going to be effective. You want to be intimate with it. It is a flying. That's what I learned, guys. So you want to take your time in praying for your husband. You don't want to rush it. So the first thing, the first chapter, which is the one we're now working on, we worked on this week, is called His Wife. Or the wife. His wife. I believe it's his wife. Of course, why not start with his wife? Us. Alright? So let me tell you what I pulled out of here. So she starts off about talking about the 3-word prayer. How she kept, you know, saying, Lord, fix him, or Lord, do it, or, you know, 3-word prayer. Not realizing that she needed to be more intimate with her prayer, first starting with herself, cleaning herself out. I actually did that last night when I was praying. So that's what, you know, do you have 3-word prayers for your husband? Or did you? And eventually realize that I need to do a bit more. Get a little bit more intimate. If so, comment below. So the 3-word prayer. Don't rush it. Put some thought into it. Talk freely to the Lord about it. Don't just, you know, Lord, do it. Type of thing. So the highlights in here that I got is, I highlighted throughout my book. So some of my highlights was, there's a time for everything. That's in page 32. And it also highlighted Proverbs 21 and 19, which is in page 33. When to speak is what I got from it. I highlighted something about speaking. When to keep quiet when you have disagreements. And when to pray. Pray always. Okay, I will get her. Page 34 says, I got from page 34 was, peace will happen while waiting. Be quiet. Peace will happen while waiting. Be quiet. Listen to God when you pray. And timing is everything. Timing is everything. When you pray, timing is everything. Page 35, I got, don't put what is wrong with your husband out on him. You are getting on my nerves. I'm tired of you doing this way or that way. Why can't you just this? Release everything to God. So God can do what he wants him to work with him the way he wants him to work. Not the way we want him to work, but the way we want him to work accordingly the way God wants him to. So release that stuff to God, not on your husband. Because he's a man, he's in the flesh just like you are. You have to pray, release those things on God. And show me in the process, Lord. That's been my prayer. Just show me. Because we want you to do, Lord, what you want him to do. We want him to do what your desire is for him to do in our marriage. Not what we want, because we can be selfish. This is, remember, I said in the beginning, unselfish. You got to be unselfish with this prayer for your husband. All right. So getting your home right is one of the steps inside that I highlighted. Regardless if your husband is not working, and you're working, and he's home, you must always remember that you are the one that is responsible to set that tone, that peace in your household. So I forgot to write it down, but I thought of that scripture about the wife, good wife buildeth up a house with her words, or tear it down. Couldn't scripture. I can't remember the scripture, guys. But anyway, I did think of that, and I forgot to write it down. You gotta, now one is called, also inside there, it was called letting go of expectation. Expectations. Don't expect anything, but accept everything and leave it to God. That's what I got out of it. That's not what it said in there, but that's what I got out of it. Don't expect anything out your husband, but accept everything and leave it to God. So what I mean by accepting everything is, don't fuss, don't fight. When he says what he got to say, it's fine. Okay. Humble yourself, girl, and take it to God in prayer. Because prayer is what's going to bring that peace. You got to be quiet. Remember, in timing gives everything. All right? And it's always good time to pray. So, and she mentioned about husbands must love their wives, and you must respect your husband. And she did Ephesians 3:33. And then she also quoted the Proverbs 31 woman who is amazing. We are supposed to look to, become her, or do things according to her as well. This is talking about as good as she is, which is on page 49. So then Stormy quotes, I believe the most important good, in quotations, a wife can do is pray for her husband. And that, now guys, I didn't write everything from this to this to this and this. I'm just reading off my notes that I wrote in the process of reading, and you guys will do the same. I hope you guys join in. But this here series is going to be awesome. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I'm looking for, guys. I'm looking for you guys to just join me in reading. Every week we will work on a chapter. The first week was last week because it's supposed to start September the 1st. So we were supposed to bring forth chapter 1 and our notes on the 1st of September. And I explained why. It's because I started it now. It's because, as you guys know, that have been here, and for you guys that don't know, I started in September because my anniversary, my 8-year anniversary is this month. 8 years will be September the 29th, 2019 will be our 8 years. I'm saying the exact date because I will look back to this later on and be like, ooh, babe, look, we are now 20 years in. Yeah, I'm jumping. But, because I'm expecting that. I'm believing that. I know that the Lord is going to make our marriage a prosperous marriage. And that's the type of mindset you should have as a wife, that it will not fail. That it will not fail. Your marriage will not fail because the Lord seen fit for your marriage. You know, if it is one of those, you know, the marriage that the Lord actually intended from the beginning, then yes, the Lord seen fit for that marriage. You know, he seen fit for that marriage, and he smiles upon marriage. So it shall not fail, but it shall prosper. It shall be awesome. It shall continue to be beautiful in God's sight, as long as you know, follow the way he intended to be. And that's where we're going to get our direction in our prayer for our husband. We're going to learn how to be better wives, and we're going to learn how to be wives of prayer, and not, you know, wives that just lab off at the mouth and, you know, busy. And we want to be those wives that the Lord will smile down upon, that will be faithful in God's sight, that will be the one that the Lord can look down and say, hey, that's my daughter being a good wife. That's what I intended a marriage to be. You know, we got our ups and downs. And oh, gosh, the subjects in these books is this the bomb. But the first subject was the wife, us. She got her straight right from the beginning, guys. She tells us in the beginning, this book is not intended to use power against your husband, but it's actually going to fix you first. It's going to fix you first. You got to fix you first. Can't be, oh Lord. No, the Lord ain't going to honor that girl. So you got to. I appreciate you guys. Look, I'm just so excited about this. Like, y'all don't understand how excited I am. I pushed so long to get where I'm at right now with this. So I am excited, and I did invite those wives those women that are currently courting, in the courting process. You can read along just to see what you could do once you get to that point. You know, be prepared, and not fail. So guys, I thank you again for joining me. Stop, Josiah. I'm sorry, guys. My son is starting to do crazy stuff again. But I thank you guys for joining me. I will see you again next Wednesday. I forgot the exact day of next Wednesday, but next Wednesday we will join each other again, and we will have chapter 2 finished. And you ladies, please comment below if you're going to join, so that I can check out your content on chapter 2 as well. Or you can start with 1 and then next week have 2, and I'll check out I will check out your content as well. And everybody that's a part of the group can eventually go over, and we're all going to watch each other's, and we can learn from each other and take notes as well, because I don't know everything. Lord knows I don't. And you don't know everything. And we're all one trying to grow. So let's do this together, guys. And again, I thank you for taking the time out to join this book club, to even listen. I mean, geez. To even listen. I'm thankful, guys. So again, if you're going to join, please do comment below. Let me know that you will be joining me, so that I can check out your content next week on chapter 2, and we will be back on next Wednesday. I will have it uploaded and ready to watch, Lord's will. Thank you guys. So every Wednesday we'll have a new chapter. Have a blessed day, and remember to pray for your husbands and pray for your husband. I was going to say yourself. Thank you guys. God bless.